Oh, that's very exciting. Very exciting. Hello. Hey, what's up everyone? Diego from Diego Nihilift. I got some kettlebells. Rogue was nice enough to send me a pair of kettlebells. I paid for them. That's, still counts. So they're competition kettlebells, but they're iron kettlebells. They're not steel competition kettlebells, which is a very hybrid. There's usually the hard style, which is the iron, the cast iron, the ones that change with weight. And there's the competition sport style kettlebell, which are the colorful ones, and they're steel and they're one size no matter how heavy they are. So I figured I'd do a quick unboxing and also first impressions video. I feel like a lot of times people do unboxing videos and they're like, well, this is what it looks like, but I want to see it in action. So let's open this box. These are their, it's very cool because it's marked on the box. These are the 24 kilogram, which is 53 pound, which if you do kettlebells long enough, you start learning the metric system. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice side effect of physical fitness is education? So I believe these are packed in a styrofoam casing. So they're very protected from what I've seen. Let's find out. I want to be careful opening this because I want to keep all this packaging. So if I ever move or I need to send these somewhere, I have this to send it in. So, all right, first up, finagle that bad boy out. That's always fun to do, like a cooler. And yeah, oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's basically two halves. And that's, that's made for the handle. That's beautiful. Put that to the side. And this, it's in the bag. I'll move that over. And, oh baby, that's pretty. It's so cold. It's such a cold, oh my God, it's freezing cold. Okay, save that, and we'll save that. So I got a pair of these. They're competition style, 53 pounders. So you see that the geometry is competition. I'm curious to how they're able to make these all the same weight if they're poured. I'm assuming, yeah, it's weird. I'll ask them about that because a lot of times competition kettlebells are hollowed out, or if they're steel ones, they're filled with shot or sand, whatever it is. I don't know how they make these all the same size and shape. So this is a good middle ground if you're either considering moving towards competition style, but you don't want to pay the exorbitant price of how much competition kettlebells cost. But you're okay with kind of dealing with the iron part of it. It's obviously strong. They have these interesting, and I'm going to test it out in a minute, these little divots here, which I don't love aesthetically, I'll be honest. There's the one hesitation I had about buying these was that they had these 4 little buffed out flanks for when you're in the rack position, the kettlebell sits a little more comfortably in the rack, which I'm a little bit of a traditionalist. I think if something is made for comfort and fitness, it is failing. I think you should die off in terms of being able to hold and like kill that sense in your forearms, being able to feel it. You get better at cleaning a kettlebell because of the consequence of that pain or that discomfort, I think is better, well said. But it's beautiful. Let's see, I don't see any markings. I don't see any like scuffs. The bottom is very flat. Doesn't really wobble much. Yeah, the Rogue logo is really prominent and beautiful on the back side. We have pound and kilogram markers. Handle width, pretty solid. I feel like I could do 2 hand swings pretty easily there. My pinkies flare down just a tiny bit. So first impression, solid kettlebell. I'm interested because all the kettlebells I own, they're all hard style. I've done competition kettlebells. I've played with competition kettlebells. I really enjoy the feeling of them in the rack position, and I love how it's the same. So I can change off and go heavier or go lighter, and I don't have to adjust or not even adjust, but just feel it in a different place and have to think about it. When I snatch you know, 35 is the same as when I snatch 44. It's a very nice thing not to have to worry about. So I'm going to readjust the camera. I'm going to move this around a little bit, and then I'll give you my input in a second. Let's see. Whew, okay. Played with them for a minute. I have a client, a Zoom client to do in a second, so I can't spend too much time right now playing with them, but I really like them right off the bat. The one thing I really enjoy, and this is something that's going to make a lot of sense if you're trying to move up in weight, is that I have a 50. This is the first kettlebell I ever bought. I got it like Modell's. It's a traditional hardstyle. It's 2 pieces, so there's a seam down the middle. It's a fine kettlebell. It's a very thick handle. Like, I haven't measured, but it's a motherfucker to move around just because of the handle. The handle size makes the weight feel much heavier. So this has always been a pain in the ass to snatch repeatedly. I always had to like do a couple snatches and then move to half snatches because my grip just couldn't hold on to that diameter. These row competitions are 33 millimeter, I believe, instead of 35, which is traditional for competition kettlebells, which is going to make it a little bit easier for me to get longer repetitions, longer sets with this weight. So I guess it's going to help me get to the next stage in my strength, especially that I'm not a kettlebell competitor. I like soft style, competition style better aesthetically. I just like the mechanics make more sense to me. So I lend myself in that direction, but we'll see. So far, first impressions, very nice, high quality. I like the coating. It feels like I could use chalk, but also don't need to. I'll test that as well. I have some chalk coming that I'll do a review on, but I'll do another video after about a month or so of playing with them and get my full thoughts and feelings on them. If you have any questions, just shoot it below, but let me know. Thanks.